Morning. What's up, brothers? Hope everyone's doing well out there. I think this is the earliest, most responsible time I've ever come out here to turn the camera on and shoot the shit with you guys. It's about 7:30 in the morning. We're still in our cup of coffee. But we got some sick sun poking through the tree right now, so hopefully we can make this a good shot. If not, we'll just have to roll with it. Anyways, what I want to talk about in this video is I want to talk about the reason why women choose men that don't care about them. Why they seek out men who don't care about them. Now I know what some of you guys are thinking. You're thinking, well, only damaged women seek out men that don't care about them. And you're not necessarily wrong about that, but if that's what you're thinking, you're missing the point. And others will probably be thinking that we're talking about women and their attraction to assholes. In some cases that may be true as well, but if that's what you're thinking, you're missing the point there as well. So, I'm sure most of you, if you're watching this video, you found yourself in a situation where you met a girl that you like, and you start to care about her, and magically, seems like her attraction to you is starting to fizzle away, starting to disappear. Well, here's what you have to understand. You ever heard somebody say, women are only attracted to men that they can look up to? You know, a lot of people regurgitate this information, they regurgitate that line, and they don't really understand what that means. You know, they think it means they want a man that makes more money than them, or they want a man that, you know, is more attractive than them, or something, you know, something of that nature, higher social status than them. And in some cases, sure, those things all might be true, but again, that's not the point. The point is, women are attracted to men who have a more dominant presence than they do. And what tends to happen with men is when they start to, shall we say, catch feelings for a lady, they start to sort of suppress their own behaviors, suppress their masculine presence. They tone down their own dominance because they're worried about how she may respond to it. In other words, they start saying and doing things that they think she wants to hear, that they think she wants to be done. But here's the thing. When they start behaving that way, what they're doing is they're turning down their own dominant presence, which is causing her to see him as a guy that's less than her. Does that make sense? So let me give you an example. Let's say 4 guys walk into a bar, and there's one lady in there. And 3 of these men are madly in love with this woman. And one of these men doesn't give a damn about her. Guy number 1 approaches her and he says, "Ma'am, I just wanted to tell you you look beautiful. Can I buy you a drink?" She'll take the free drink, and she'll go on about her business. Guy number 2 says, "Excuse me, ma'am, is anyone sitting here? I'd like to buy you a drink." She'll take another free drink. Guy number 3 says, "Ma'am, you look absolutely stunning tonight. Can I buy you a drink?" She'll take another drink. Then guy number 4 walks up to her and says, "Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy you a shot. You're going to buy me a shot, and then I'm going to take you home." Well, so he buys her a shot, she buys him a shot, and he takes her home. Now, I'm not telling you that you should use that pickup line. That's just off the top of my head. That's probably not the best, way that you should put it. But what I want you to understand is the message behind it. The first 3 guys that were madly in love with her told her exactly what they thought she wanted to hear. They behaved exactly the way they thought she wanted them to behave. And as a result of it, she wasn't turned on by these guys. Guy number 4 said exactly what he wanted to do, told her exactly how he was going to do it. She followed his directions, she was turned on, and she went home with him. You see, women are attracted to men that have a dominant presence. So, they're attracted to men that are able to dominate other men in social hierarchies. You know, so if she sees you communicating with your male friends or your colleagues or your community or your social circle, and she sees that people listen to you, people respect you, you know, you're a man that people look up to, she's going to find that attractive. And when you communicate with her directly, she's going to see that you have a more dominant presence than she does. And this doesn't necessarily mean she has to submit to you. That's kind of an overplayed word in the manosphere. What it means is she has to respect your dominance due to the fact that she's attracted to your dominance. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Now, the main thing that you need to understand about this is, if you're a guy who, you know, shall we say, catches feelings for ladies, and you allow those feelings to alter your behaviors. So instead of talking to her like you're a man, you know, with daddy energy, like you're the father of the household that has the rule of the house, instead, you speak to her like you literally, in your own head, analyze everything you're about to say. Like, will this make her mad? Will this turn her off? Will I look like a simp? Will I look like an asshole? Like, you're overthinking everything. You're texting with her like, okay, if I say this, will I look weak? Wait, am I texting too fast? Should I double text? You know, if you're even entering that frame of mind, where you're concerned with what you're about to say or what you're about to do because you think it may cause her to not like you or it may upset her in some way, you've lost. Because what you've done is you've given away your own dominance, your own masculine frame to suit her and what you think she might want. But if you're the guy that just, you'll double text, you'll triple text, you don't give a damn. You'll text whatever you want to text. You'll say whatever you want to say. And you don't really care about the results because that's what you want to say. Doing what you want to do, saying what you want to say, and being who you want to be is more important than impressing the lady. When you're in that frame of mind, you'll always do well. And you'll always do well because, well, first thing you need to understand is not everybody's going to like you. And that's okay. Because you're only looking for the people that do like you. So, carrying your own masculinity with you and allowing it to be exuded as a dominant presence and saying, I don't give a damn if this girl rejects me. I don't give a damn if this girl stops texting me. Because I want somebody who's going to keep texting me. Even when I'm saying something that they may not like. You know, because what's important is that I can be myself and I can do what I want to do. Shall I say, I can let my nuts hang and be okay with the outcome. You know, when you're in that frame of mind, you're going to do well. But when you get to overthinking things, you get to being overly concerned with the way somebody else feels, you become a pushover. And you don't even realize it. And this sets the tone for all sorts of disrespect. You know, you might have a date set up with a lady and she might flake on you, or she might cancel on you at the last minute. And in your head, because you've already relinquished your dominant frame, you say okay and you accept it. And you ask her out again next week and she does the same shit to you again. And, you know, here you are, just accepting the disrespect. You know, you've fallen into this category of this simp without even realizing it. All because you were overthinking. If you'd have listened to your balls in the first place, you'd have understood that your balls only want one thing. They want cooperation. So you communicate exactly the way you want to communicate. You say what you want to say. You do what you want to do. And when a lady likes you and she's attracted to you, she goes along with it. You know? And that's the type of dynamic that you need in a relationship. Now, of course, you should be a man with a strong moral compass. You should have integrity. You should have self-respect. You should give her something that, you know, was something that's respectable for her to follow. But at the same time, the most important thing is that you're willing to, you know, express that and go about accomplishing that. You know, you're going to stick to your guns, so to say. Guess I won't ramble anymore, but hope this video was somewhat informative. And that's about it for today, guys. Until next time, see ya.